Hello there people of the interwebs, this is K-Man245, and welcome back to Super Mario and the Marvel Adventure. In the last episode, we did my favorite course in this game, which was, excuse me, sorry, my throat's a bit sore, which was Frostburn Caverns over there in Stardor 5. And this episode, we learn to speak, damn it. We will be tackling Course 4, which, if I remember the name correctly, is, actually I don't even remember, it's just Haunted Forest, there you go. Alright, there's one thing I do want to specify before I do start Course 4 here. I want to specify that I am playing version 1.1. The reason I specify this, and why I'm specifying it right now actually, is because this version of the hack differs only in Course 4, as far as I'm aware. It only differs in Course 4. And the reasons for that I will go over later in this episode. It'll probably be at the end of the episode, honestly, but for now, let's just go through Course 4. Star number 1, X marks the spot. Now, let's see if I can remember where the heck this is. Let's see. So, I know... Yeah, X marks the spot. Let's see. Let's look on the ground. See if we can find any random X's on the ground here. So, obviously, X marks the spot. You'd think buried treasure somewhere. Maybe just hidden underwater as a random X. Yeah, let's just look on the ground. See if we can find any random X's. So far, I haven't seen any. Nope, nothing yet. Got a bunch of trees and booze, though, and this is also Castle Crusher, I believe, from DKC2 as well. Woo! Let's see, where's this X? What the fuck? Did the spider fall in the water or something? There'd something fall in the water. Let's see, we got random coins here. I could have sworn that X was hidden somewhere in the forest. Sorry, my throat is extremely sore because this is like the 4th episode I've recorded this already. Maybe it's behind this tree? Oh, here it is. X marks the spot. So if you jump right in the middle, hidden star. Now, this star is one of the differences between this version and 1.0. Again, I'll be going over it later, but for now I'm just going to say that much. It's slightly different. It's similar star mechanic, but yeah, it's similar in the style of it's a invisible box, but like I said, I'll go over it later. But for now, let's go to Star 2, fix the plumbing. Now, I didn't really explore much of this level before I started right away. I just wanted to find that X really quick. I'm a fan of the letter X. X marks the spot. I mean, seriously. Why isn't there should be a serial just called like the X's or something like that. Dang, and that might sound a bit odd if you're, like, single or something like that, or divorced or something. Oh, yeah. Up here we have a bit of a castle-type area, which makes Castle, whatever the song's called from DKC2. I think it's Castle Crush, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it makes the song fit really well. But fix the plumbing. Let's see if we can find where the plumbing would be. Well, if I was an interior designer, I'd put the plumbing downstairs. So let's head downstairs. Down this nice spiral, handicap-accessible stairway, I guess. All right, so let's see what's in here. A little bit of a tiled room. That doesn't look like a very plumbing area because that would ruin the tiles. Let's go over this way then and see. Oh God, the basement's flooded. The key to fixing the plumbing is to find the keys, pun intended. Down here in the basement are 5 keys. Look high and low, as they could be anywhere down here. Right, so, as the Babam just said, there are 5 keys we need to look for that look just like that one right there. And to reach that one, we do need to do a triple jump, and it'll be perfect height to reach it. Now, these keys are all very visible, and thankfully, thank God they are, otherwise it'd be impossible to find half the time. Because especially considering half of them are just hidden in midair. You know, like that one right there, just hidden in the corner. Thankfully, I'm so glad you marked your secrets here. Seriously. Otherwise, I doubt anyone will be able to find half of these. And you can see there's one right there inside this cage area that we can't really get to just yet. You can see there's a vanish cap in there, but we can't get the vanish cap. It's inside the wall. Let's head this way. It's over to the right side of the bomb here. Around more maze cages. And, oh hey, look, another vanish cap. We'll grab that a little bit. But hey, look, another key. And I'm sorry my Mario Cam would be a little dizzy and sporadic a bit for you guys, but it's easiest to see what I'm doing while I'm in Mario Cam in this area. But at the same time, you can see there's a little bit of shadow right here. If you turn around and you look up, there's the 4th key. Now, triple jumping alone is not enough to reach it. So how else would you reach it? Well, I think triple jump wall jump works, if I remember correctly. Nope. Okay. It might work if you do double jump, actually. Or not. Either way, the way I usually get this key is triple jump, and if I'm actually lined up properly, ground pound it. There we go. Because the ground pound gives you just enough height to go up and reach it. Alright, so now we have the 4 keys that we have that are available to us. Let's get this vanish cap and go get the last key that's behind that iron gate, I guess. I can't tell if it's iron or steel that these gate things are. Do Mario, go that way. So let's walk right in, and let's grab that key. Alright. We have enough vanish cap to get right out. So we don't need... And thankfully, we don't need another vanish cap for another part of getting the star, so let's just grab the star. I think I'm gonna stop after I do this episode, then my throat's starting to kill me. Even ice water's not really quenching it so much. Alright, let's jump back right in. And we got from where the water flows. Alright, well, water flows, huh? Where would the water flow from? Well, we got a little river over here. Let's see where it flows from. Go down here, we see a star. Immediately. And let's read the sign here, because I think signs are obviously important after 74 verses. See the star behind the wall here? I heard you can cross through the wall with the help of Vanish Cap. Yeah, I think Vanish Cap would help very much right now. Where can you get this Vanish Cap? There's one somewhere in the mansion that is within reach. Yeah, and sadly they gave us a metal cap here instead of a Vanish Cap. Darn. They made it start too hard. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, let's grab this metal cap, see what we can do with it. Go over this way, and let's just go in the bottom of the lake. You never know. There could be something down there. I mean, there's always stuff at the bottom of lakes, behind waterfalls, stuff like that. Oh, hey, look, a switch. Let's press the switch, and... nothing. It's just a switch. And a red coin, too. I'm not gonna grab it yet, but still. So, you may be wondering what the heck that switch does. We'll get to that momentarily, but for now, let's follow the sign said and see if we can go find that Vanish Cap inside this mansion. And I think I'm going to take this time to actually explore the mansion a bit for you guys here. So here we got like a dining room area with haunted chairs, because obviously haunted chairs are important to have in any haunted area. You got over here a library area. Unfortunately, there's no secret books, sadly. But you can climb on top of them fairly easily. And there's a red coin over there, so keep them in mind. Alright, so that pretty much covers that section of the mansion, even though mansions don't usually get separated into 2 separate houses. Oh, there's a bridge up there. Never mind, it's not really separated. Alright, so we explored downstairs, but I don't think that Vanish Cap's gonna be quick enough to get back out of the house mansion with, so let's go upstairs this time. And climb the more handicap accessible spiral staircases here. And we got a little bridge here with Fly Guy, Boo, Sniff It, and Chuck Ya in. We got like a little gate here that's opened. You may be wondering how we opened that gate. Well, obviously, it'd probably be that switch that we hit underneath the lake. Because otherwise, this gate would be closed to speak words. This gate would be closed off to you otherwise. And you wouldn't have access to this Vanish Cap right here. So let's grab the Vanish Cap, and let's make our way down back to that gate, hopefully in a reasonable amount of time. Now, I will say right now, this time for this Vanish Cap is very, very tight, and I may have just screwed it up with that. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Nope, nope, I'm not making it. Yeah, timing for that Vanish Cap is super tight. So you need to be very quick on your heels in order to go and get that star. So I'm going to meet you guys back up with the Vanish Cap, and hopefully we can get this in a second try. Oh, hey, Mad Piano. Let's go play, or not Mad Piano, it's just piano. Let's go play some. Yeah, that scared me the first time. Nothing happened when I was right next to it. So I don't know why I grabbed the red coin. I could wait for the red coin mission, but whatever. Whatever. I do what I want. Alright, round 2 with Vanish Cap. Let's see how we do this time. So I probably shouldn't ground pound it, because it gives me less time with the Vanish Cap overall. Go, go, go. Don't run into the tree. Okay, I think I might have it this time. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I only got here with like 2 seconds to spare, if that. So that gives you an idea of how tight the timing is for this. Sorry. Anytime you hear me, like, that slurping sound, it's just me drinking water. Alright, so that takes care of Star 3, and Star 4 is the spooky, scary red coins. Darn, I want some spooky, scary skeletons. I want them to just throw jokes at me and give me puzzles to solve. Anyway, we know where a couple of these red coins are, but I'm going to go in a certain order here. So let's go over this way, and we see a graveyard type area. And let's kill some of these boos, because they're obviously suffering. We need to put them out of their misery. And same with this Mr. I. He's obviously in pain. I mean, look at him. He's blue, for Christ's sake. I know having blue eyes does not mean you're in pain. Seriously. I'm just playing a joke. Like that red eye in Star Road. You jump up here, and there's a red coin on top of the graveyard. You'd think there'd be one like, behind a gravestone, but nope, it's on top of it. Alright, let's come down here and kill a Goomba after being damaged by the exact same Goomba. Because obviously I'm just that good with Goomba tricks. I don't know, it's always fun to just randomly kill Goombas with no respect for, or not even no respect for them. It's fun to kill Goombas with different methods, like single jumping is just boring. Double jumping is okay. But getting hit by one and then killing it at the same time is pretty funny. Long jumping on them is pretty fun, triple jumping on top of them is fun. Chaining them together is fun to do. I'm not advocating the killing of Goombas, by the way, I'm just saying it's fun to kill them. At least in the context of getting coins out of them. Don't go kill Goombas, guys, seriously. And okay, I can still grab it, good. I thought that coin was just stuck in there for all eternity. I'm just checking for something, never mind. Alright, and you can see there's a red coin inside this tree here, too. Let's triple jump up there, and bam, got it. Chain them together. I don't know what it is. It's just some weird... I wouldn't say fetish, it's just weird. It's just some weird thing I want to do. Just kill Goombas in weird ways. I wonder if you can breakdance one of them. That'd be kind of awesome. But anyway, let's get this red coin down here at the bottom of the lake. And, whoa, wall. I know you're trying to help, but seriously, let me just swim out. There we go. And let's kill you, spider. We're back at the starting pathway, by the way, from the looks of things. And let's see if I can breakdance. Sweet, I can breakdance him! Also, what the heck was that water sound? It sounded like something literally just fell in. Is there anything under the bridge? Nope, okay. One thing that's different, nothing under the bridge. I'll leave those things alive. There's a sniffer down there, I'm leaving alive as well. Alright, let's look on the outside of this castle. See what we can find over here. Maybe we can be peeping toms and look through windows. Hello! Anyone in here? No, nothing in there. Anyone in here? Oh god, I'm sorry. Oh god, I'm sorry. Don't throw your panties at me. Oh, random lag spike. I'm assuming it's because I have a computer running like 5,000 things at once. Okay, so after we saw that unsightly scene, let's go over this way, and here's a red coin by the tree. Worth our trouble of seeing that. Ugh. Anyway, let's grab more coins from the spider. And, ooh, nice little row of 5 coins here. I always thought that this row of 5 coins usually meant there was a warp here. There is not. As far as I know, there's no warps actually in these first few main levels. I say main levels for a reason. Anyway, let's... Oh, wow, we're at 76 already, damn. Yeah, I don't even think there's a blue coin switch in this level either. if I remember correctly. Alright, let's head through the dining room here, and got a little Mr. Eye over here, who thankfully is not like the ones in Hazy Maze Cave in the original, where you can actually kill them. As I hear a chair just going flying and landing right there on the floor. Let's get these coins. And, oh wow, 5 more. There's always way more coins in here than are actually necessary. I love it. You don't have to worry about collecting every single coin. Shitty bitch. Sorry, I was coughing. What? Anyway. We're at 5 coins, I believe, now? Yeah, 5. There's... see. I don't believe there's any upstairs, if I remember correctly. There's one in here, obviously, with the mad piano. Oh, 5 coins over here, too. Sweet. Gladly take these. And best way to get this one. Long jump! Wall jump! Gotcha. That way you don't have to bother moving the mad piano at all. Alright, so let's head downstairs and see what we can find down here. Hopefully one more coin will do it. Let's see. Yep, here we go. Nice little row of 5 coins. This will gladly do for my collection of 104 coins. Where probably 100 turns into a star. You would think 20 would turn it into a star with Mario Party logic, but nah, it's 100. Alright, so let's look over here. And we got a little tile room, and red coin sitting right there. Let's read the sign first. Puzzle 1. Careful now, the floor may look normal, but is actually quite deceiving. In this room, you'll have to find your way across with the help of the scaled map on the wall. I'll let you figure out the rest for yourself. Good luck! Good fuck! Ugh, I hate this room, to be fair. But, at the same time, there's a red coin over there, and however, you can't really trust any of these floors unless you look at the map. So if you look over here, the red coin is on top of a platform that actually is there, not a fake wall or floor. You can tell because of the black tiles. The black tiles are what you want to look for when you're trying to jump to these platforms. Little spoiler for another star later on, but yeah. You kind of figure this might be a star, let's be honest. So we double jump. It's just enough to get over there, but then you fall in. Ow. I dropped the controller on myself. That hurt. Okay. I'll meet you back there with the other 6 coins that I had. Alright. Let's try this again without going through the floor. There we go. That's better. These single platforms are so annoying. Okay, good. Double jump and a kick will be enough to get back to the center platform, so... or even double jump and a dive would work fine, I think, but either way. Alright. And then the last red coin is actually down here in the sewers. But we need the vanish cap for it, so vanish cap is required. Come over here into this gated area, which you can get to without the vanish cap. I don't even know why I grabbed it. We can dive down this little area that I've intentionally avoided earlier on. And we got a little cave in here with the last red coin. And the star spawns out there in the courtyard. Very easy enough. Blech, very easy enough. I really need to enunciate my words a bit better. Then again, it's 1:30 in the morning. Jeez. This is definitely gonna be the last episode, so I'm not annoying any of my neighbors trying to sleep. I need to get to bed myself too, anyway. Yeah, let's head back up to the outside area and get the star by the courtyard. I sound like I'm talking without a certain letter. Or trying to talk without a certain letter. There we go. And there's the red coin star out of the way. Yay! After one failure. Alright. Now for the fun star. The puzzle room. Considering the sign that we read said puzzle 1, I feel like we're gonna have to go and go through that. Fun. Very fun indeed. Oh boy. Alright. I will say right now, I do not like this puzzle room. It's a fun concept, don't get me wrong. I like the concept of it. It's just hard as balls. Woo! And you'll see why when we get in here. It's not hard. It's just hard to make the actual jumps you need to do. Especially if you're a first timer coming in here. As you see, it pretty much is a one-to-one top-down view of this section of the map. And like I said before, all the black squares are safe spots. But then again, some of them actually include the wall. So keep that in mind when you're trying to jump to places. So, the route I usually take for this first room is around the right side of the room over to the middle there. Because the middle of the room is actually where the end of the section of this map is. So, what we're going to do is, let's see, where's this first one? From the far right side of this platform, we're going to go up 2 and then right 1. So this white platform right here is a safe spot. And then from here, if we look at the map again, go up 2, right 1 again. And it'll bring us to a block of 3. And the camera here is a bit awkward, so I will warn you that right now. Alright, so now we're at the block of 3. We got block 1, up 3, left 1. So let's see, we got this black block right here. Alright. Now, from here, you can either go for that other black block in the center there that's surrounded by white blocks. So it'd be up to left 4. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. That black block right there, the top of Mario's hat is. Or, what I usually do from this block, if I can get it right, is just long jump to the end. You don't even need to worry about that block. It's a bit of a tight jump, but if you can do it, go right for it. It's infinitely easier than trying to arrange the camera for that second jump, but... Alright, next area. Puzzle number 2. Well done, you figured out how to read the map and cross the room. This next puzzle is much the same. Use the map to cross the room. However, this time the map is oriented differently. Can you figure it out? Good luck! Alright. So this time you can tell that the start of the map is not at the bottom. You can see a yellow spot down there. I wonder what that is. But in the top is where the wooden block is that we're standing on right now. So, this map is essentially upside down. So if we turn our head upside down, you can read the map a bit easier, or you can just try your best to read it upside down while being right side up. So, again, this pathway is a bit trickier than the first room. The pathway I usually take is from this wooden block, I go to the right, and then follow the outside path to get to that block right there, and then go to the big square right there. And from there, I just go from square to this 3-piece area, and then from the 3-piece area to that block, and then from that block to the yellow spot, which if you haven't guessed already is a star. It's a bit complicated, so best to show you in practice. Also, any of those straight lines you see, the like 4 in a row, those are walls, so don't try to jump to those. You will die. Alright, so from this first block, we're reading it upside down, so let's see, we gotta go 3 to the left, or sorry, 2 to the left, and then 2 up. So from far left block. So from this square block, 2 left, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that white block right here. There we go. And this block's still safe as well. And I gotta be careful where I'm moving here. Alright, so from this black block, which is the righter block there, we go left 1, so this white block here, or not here, camera can't really show it, but the one to the left of Mario there. And then from there we go 1, 2, 3 up, so 1, 2, 3. So that black block right there, is it black block? It's black block, okay. And we got a bit of room here, so just keep your jumping in mind here. There we go. I almost overshot it again. Alright, so now I'm going to start reading enough of this map, because you can't really read this one that well. Alright, so from here we go right 1, up 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe it's 4. And it's a white block, so let's see. White 1, 2, 3, 4. So that white block right there should be safe. Yep, there it is. Double jumps are significant to make, are good enough to make it to these blocks, so don't worry about like long jumping or anything. Alright, so now we're at that block right there at the top of Mario's hat. So now we're going to go up, let's go right first. Let's go right 2, so 1, 2, to that white block, and then up 3. 1, 2, 3, so that black block there. Or gray block, if you want to be specific. Alright, there we go. And then from this block, we are right there at the top of Mario's hat. We're going to go right 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the big square. This way, give you more room to jump. So we got right here. So we got this block, this block, this block, and this block, all safe points. Safe points. Alright, can't really read that map. Yeah, that was a star, by the way. So I'm going to read off this map again. This map over here. So from here, we're going to go to that three-piece section I mentioned. We got to go from the top left section of the square, so this white block right here that I'm standing on right now. We're going to go left 1 to this black square, and then we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that black block there? Yeah, it should be a black block there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that right there. Now, you may notice also that it's the one piece section, so, or it's the one piece vertical section, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So the two blocks, the white block to the left of that black block and the one above it, the black block above the first one, are both safe as well. So I'm going to try to jump to those as well, so I can get some kind of safety block cushion. So we got enough room. Let's long jump this one. There we go. So this block here, and this block here are all safe. Alright, so from the top block, so that black block right there lined up with top Mario's hat, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So that black block right there. If I can get the camera right, it would help. There we go. That's the best I'm going to get, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So black block straight ahead right here. Alright, and then the block the star's under is a safe block. That's the only safe block we got left. However, double jump will not make it. I will say that right now. So you gotta long jump this one. Or, you know, just dive, like I did. That's definitely the best way of doing it. I'll meet you back when I get there. I'll swear I don't have to explain any block puzzles for you. I will always count these blocks. I don't care how long it takes for me to do this. There we go. Alright. Don't screw this up this time. There we go. Got it. Perfect. I think a double jump kick would also work, but I didn't want to risk the kick not getting to the block and then not being able to grab onto it. So long jump's probably the safest option there. So either way, that's the puzzle room. Like, that's the easiest way, the easiest method I know to get through that area. Woo! 30 stars. You're only halfway now. Or you're over halfway now, sorry. Only 15 stars left until you can access the cannon of the final Bowser fight. Don't give up now. Yeah, you need 45 stars at 45 stars at minimum to beat the game. That alone puts it in perspective. How many stars you need to get. Alright, eye to eye in the basement. This one seems like it'd be very simple. Eye to eye, basement. What other eye to eye mission could there be other than, you know, Mr. Eye? Let's jump up here. Head on over into the church area. Because I assume this is supposed to be like a church area, like a sermon type place. Let's head down to the basement. Because obviously it said in the basement. We are never going to that puzzle room again. Because, well, we got the star and Mr. I is not in there. So obviously it's going to be in the sewers. Let's head over and grab our vanish cap. Because, again, we're going to need the vanish cap. I never even said it before, so I'm going to say it again. Again, we're going to need the vanish cap. Now, there's one specific section in this underground sewers area, or plumbing, really, that we haven't visited, and that was in this area here, because it's all blocked off by gates. If we go in this section here, we find a giant Mr. I, along with fire shooters everywhere. Ooh, that was a good burp. Excuse me. So, just do what you normally do, is circle around him, avoid all the fire. It's not too hard. And once he's dead, the star will spawn out in the sewers. Thankfully, you can see where it is right here, so. Oh yeah, if you fall down in that pit there, it is death, so don't do it. I think it's kind of obvious if it's death, you shouldn't do it in this game. Alright, so let's head over and grab this star. Alright, so even with my screw up in the puzzle room, it didn't really take that long to record this, damn. So that's all of course 4 done now. So all we got left is big old star door number 20, and we actually have access to star door 25, but I'm not going to go there just yet. So obviously star door 20 is what we star door 20 is what we want to go to. Say proper vowels. And in here we find course 5, Rugged Moon Base. So we got space levels coming up next. So next time we will be exploring this Rugged Moon Base, which is probably going to be deserted for the most part. So on that note,
Whoa, hold the phone. We still need to go over the changes between 1.0 and 1.1. Alright, well, to be fair, Course 4 doesn't really have too many changes to it between the two versions. Really, there's only 2 major changes. First one you'll notice right away is that the first star is now from where the water flows. Normally this star is star 3 in version 1.1, however it was moved to the first star in the original version. And to be honest, I am kinda glad he did make this change, because, well, let's be honest, the timing to get the star after getting the Vanish Cap is very strict, and that's probably not the best for a first star. However, everything about this star is essentially the same. Metal cap's in the same spot, the sign there says the exact same thing, the switch at the bottom of the lake is in the same spot, and there's still the coins around it. And even the Vanish cap's in the exact same spot too, so everything about the star is the same, like I said, down even to the timing that you need to be specific. And this is my one actual take from this star where I was, like, very close to getting the star, but I actually did not get it. And slight little hiccup there of the video, but whatever. It might not be the video, it might have just been the playback I'm watching, but yeah. Right to the gate! And I don't get it. Either way, that's the first star. So the other big change, though, is star 3 is now Mystery of the Invisible Star. This one is interesting. So I heard you have to find an invisible star. I can help you out. Somewhere in the forest, the star will lie in a box. You find a rough location of the box, find 2 white pebbles on the ground. Walk 2 trees ahead from where the larger pebble faces, and then you'll be in the middle of 3 large trees. I said large accidentally. The star will be somewhere in between those 3 trees. Have fun jumping up and down randomly. That's essentially what Bomb says. So, this star is essentially luck based, if you find it or not. So right off the bat, you have to find 2 pebbles, which are right there behind this one tree. Similar to how X marks the spot has it in the 1.1 version, it's behind a tree. But yeah, if you walk 2 trees forward, you'll be in between these 3 large trees. Have fun jumping around, unless you know exactly where it is. And that reason alone is why this star was kind of changed to X marks the spot, because let's be honest, if you don't know where it is like I do right here, you're going to be searching that area for around 30 minutes. Heck, before I even knew where it was, I kind of searched around there for 30 minutes, just trying to find that damn thing. Either way, that does it for all the changes between 1.1 and 1.0, so back to the other me for the outro.
So, on that note, thank you all so much for watching. Have a good night, y'all.